Hello, hello. Video reviewing. Yippee.
I'm recording right now.
When do we actually start?
Gold host, sandball, tide game.
Delete recording. Better recording. Fuck you, my nigga. Okay.
I'm sorry. I've never actually seen someone left-handed play. That looks so weird. This has nothing to do from a coaching standpoint. I'm just saying that is so weird for me to look at. Oh my god. Oh, that comes AFK in the corner there. That's great. Okay, you actually have really good ADSing. Like, this is generally how you should be ADSing. I might bring it a bit closer to you, but that's honestly preference. Generally, this is really good.
Damn.
Okay, look at that again. You saw her. Then, okay, this is actually why I would kind of get closer to you. Is it way easier to kind of see where she is in a way? Like it's less. This is ironic to say it's less blocking of your screen in a way. It's hard to explain, but I would actually bring your ADS closer and might ironically help you at longer ranges, even though it makes your ADS a little bit bigger. I would do it. I think it would help you at range a lot.
Damn. Alright, cool.
Okay, I like how you repeat this.
Oh, it's a grenade.
There's nothing wrong with pushing up. Not saying you have to, but it might not be a bad idea.
I'm getting foggy.
Good.
I'm fucking foggy.
Hold on, let me look at this again. New. Okay, this is a bad peek. It worked out, but when you're swinging this, your gun is always faced here. What are you shooting at here? Have your gun always follow your line of sight. Like every time you see a new thing in line of sight, that's where your gun should be. So you would have taken less damage here if you had your gun aimed at her, which you could have had if you just followed it, not with the wall, but with the actual peak itself. Still got her.
I'm fucking foggy. Ooh, goddamn. Alright, come on.
Swing this fast. Swing it fast.
5 minutes remaining.
Okay. It worked out. Okay. I usually wouldn't continuously peek this. I would have actually either jumped up here or up here. You didn't know you could do this when you did this, so I'll give you slack on that. But I actually would have jumped up here. On this box over here, you can't really see it. But this box over here, you jump up and try to fight it from there. Or I actually would have wide swung more, put more pressure on her. You don't have to. This is a completely fine way of doing it, but it's better to do this. Wide swinging is kind of just me being an aggressive player. I like to do that. I like putting pressure on my opponent, but you're a bit less aggressive than me, so it's completely fine not to do that. What the fuck were you doing? No, rule of thumb. Always have your gun up if you're pushing mid. You don't know if it was going to peak that because they could at any time. But also, I'm going to say this. No, fuck this one off. 1 sec. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna say this. So if you do really in a 1v1, it can be a bit different. Never in a public lobby, but sometimes you would bring your gun down here, but you wouldn't bring it all the way down like you have it now. You would kind of just like point it down a little bit, so you still get the running advantage without having your gun all the way down.
Whoa! What the hell? Whoa! I always get her too. I always get her second. Never. Oh, actually, yeah.
Nice shot, but that's why you have your gun up.
I do get her second.
To be honest, that was a lucky shot. Just being honest with you, that was a lucky shot, and you really should have your gun up. Nice game sense here, but I mean, I don't know if it was really game sense. It might just been more of a lucky guess. But you were low. Play more cautious and just peek things.
You know where I am, bro.
Okay. Don't be in the open here. There's a red barrel right there. Has a great head angle you can take to not have your full body exposed. And it's a great way of fighting mid.
You threw a grenade, I'm throwing.
I talked about this in game.
Yeah, and then that better not hit her. You didn't hit her. I bet not. That hit her? I didn't hit. Yeah, that's bullshit. Hey, she threw a grenade. Why is she getting paralyzed? Alright, alright. I did not even hear you, which is the craziest thing about that.
Nice. Okay. Instead of continuously being in your spawn and just like checking each corner every time, I would mix up a little bit, begin pushing up, begin applying pressure, or I don't know, maybe take the back of spawn and do something like that. Because what you're doing now, you're just kind of like gambling. Like, oh, are they gonna be mid, or is she gonna be left? She's gonna be right. So you're just kind of guessing over and over and over again. And I would way more recommend to just push up a little bit more, push up to mid, or even maybe take the risk and go all the way into her spawn, maybe. Bad crosshair type, so you just aimed at her crotch. With both M4 and M4 suppressed, you at least want to be aiming at like high chest level. And ideally head, but no, I speaks, but no. What are you doing? You have your gun down in mid again. Nice shot, but you handled this mid really poorly. I'm just gonna roll your mistakes. So, you did this, yada yada yada, whatever. You go mid. First of all, you keep your gun down for some fucking reason. You kind of bring it up, but not all the way. Then you kind of pause for some reason. Then here you peek the gun up, which is good. Then you peek this, which is fine. But then you kind of go in the middle here and just kind of like look around and panic and all that. That's not good. You still hit the shot. I'll give you that. It was a nice shot. You should do here. You first of all walk up with your gun up. Then clear this side. Then clear this side like you did, and then pick a side to go to instead of like looking. Don't look back and forth. Pick a side. Commit to the side.
That was a lucky shot right there. The one I had was a lucky shot. she pushing?
Again, you really need to stop just hang and spawn. And this is always been different with 1v1s. But generally, especially in tournaments when you have teams, pick a side and kind of stick to that side, or go whatever side you spawn closer with. Never just kind of like walk back and forth and spawn, with the exception of if you're maybe playing in the back there. Sometimes you can get away with that, but also that's when you like play with your team and all that. I'm not gonna go into that right now. Team play is a completely different thing than 1v1s. But walking back and forth and spawn here is not what you want to do.
So is this gonna be like a whole fucking 12-minute collab on her? This is gonna. Oh, it's the last minutes. It's the last minutes. Not last minutes, but it's like fucking 2 minutes. What are you gonna do? I gotta make sure she is though.
Gun should never be down in that situation.
She got 7.
Looking back at this now, I remember saying that you got penalized a point, so she actually would be at 7. But I remember I said that it was a 6. I forgot about the penalization point. Well, I mean, you're right. I would get close to this angle. I'll begin aggressive jiggle peeking, or I would fight more on this barrel. But you won the fight, nice. Okay, you just shot the red barrel. No point doing that. Also, I gave away your position. It might be a suppressed gun, but they can still hear your shots.
Thing is,
I think. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, but like, fucking, I'm not even gonna say it. Fuck it.
1 minute remaining.
Last minute, bro. You better not give me a penalty, alright? I got straight.
I would have gone you another penalty if you threw nades in the situation. We just don't use nades in 1v1s.
Listen, I was trying to tell you something.
Which was dumb.
Oh, that fuck.
Okay. This is what we call an ego peek. Where is it? Hold on, let me rewatch it. No, it's not what you're calling an ego peek. It's you didn't fully commit. You put your gun down for a second there. That's not an ego peek. That's you cleared this decently, and then you put your gun down for a second. Then you saw it. Like, you need to fully clear that before putting your gun down.
Oh, that fucking recoil! Holy shit! That recoil's crazy.
Also, recoil on that gun is like the least recoil in the game. It's not crazy.
What the fuck?
You just got hardcore outplayed there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nice.
10.
Wait, what?
9. 8. 7.
What is this?
6. 5.
Oh, nah.
4. 3. 2.
She wins by 1
One.
point. Fuck.
Game finished. Office wins.
All right. Your peaks are subpar. Cross placement needs a little bit of work, and it's not too bad. It's honestly pretty good. I would bring your ADS a bit closer. And I would play. I would push up a bit more. Like, I know you're not a really passive player because when you 2v1'd me, you were being a bit more aggressive than that. If you want to play back in spawn, you actually want to play in the back of spawn. You don't want to play up like running around. It's kind of pointless. So you either push up, you play back spawn, or you go, push up just to like mid or something or whatever. Also, you need to stop putting your gun down so much. That's something that you have a big issue with, and it's costing you a lot of lives. So that's another big thing I have to work on, is not putting your gun down. All right, man. Peace.